Sheila McCoy, Hatfield McCoy Museum. Today we're on an adventure. We're going to turn left. We're on Blackberry Creek. We're going to turn left here, left-hand fork of Blackberry. Right over there is where I was born and raised. Second field on the right here. Right there where that yellow house with the red roof, that the home place has since been torn down.
Yeah.
And the old pump house is still out back.
They left it.
The old yellow pump house. I used to climb these hills on both sides of the creek here.
Yeah. This used to be one big solid piece, and
that was one big piece, and over here's the other side. My dad and mother owned as far as you could see up through there.
Wow.
And what we're going to right now, there was a question a while back about, and here's one Primitive Baptist, 1897, First Samaritan Church.
Okay.
Here's Earl Smith. That's the one that was wanting to buy that gun off there at that time. Told him to tear up that check.
Oh really? Oh, I thought.
Take that gun for that car he'd bought off another.
That wasn't James Earl, was it?
No.
Okay.
This Earl Smith was from Phelps.
Oh, okay.
Deputy Sheriff.
I went to.
Guys, where we're going to here is Samaritan Church up here at Old House Branch.
Okay.
When my grandmother died, she was the oldest living member of that church.
Aww.
And in our book, we have got a church association, church social, with pictures from people back then, including Ma and Pa when they were younger. And somebody was asking the other day about another church. Did Preacher Ance Hatfield preach at that church? And that other church is an old regular Baptist.
Right.
OLD, old.
Okay.
Regular Baptist. Preacher Ance Hatfield was a Primitive Baptist preacher. There's a difference in the two.
Yeah.
And this church here and the church that we just passed down there are Primitive Baptists. And we're going to see what year this church here was built in, and whether this might have been one of the ones. We know Preacher Ance preached over on Pond Creek. He preached at the old Pond Creek Primitive Baptist Church.
Right.
We've done a story on it. And what we're wanting to do, and it's right up here, this used to be called Punching. Hatfield McCoy Motocross Park now. That used to be Punching. We used to coon up in that holler.
Really?
Now here's the old church. They have now bricked it and modernized it.
Oh, really?
It used to be an old white church back in the day.
Oh, yeah, there's a sign.
And we will get out here and see what we can find out.
Has a
1890. So this would have been one of your churches that Preacher Ance would have preached at or visited or ministered right here. Yeah, just leave it on if you want. I'll just leave that right there. I'm gonna walk around. See the front there?
I can't read it. The sun's in my eyes. But
Samaritan Primitive Baptist Church, organized 1890. Now this would have been one of your churches that Preacher Ance Hatfield would have preached at. And again, when I was a little boy, they never had this. The only thing that was here was this part, and this part was just an old white board plank church. Meets third Saturday and Sunday of each month. See, they go around to different churches. That's the way it worked back here. left fork of Blackberry, and Bill Yates and Jeff Dotson. But this is where my grandma and grandpa and my dad, growing up, this is where he would have went to church. Now my dad and mom, they ended up being Free Will Baptists. We passed their church down the road here. And but this was just a little old small church, and sweet bunch of people. They had singing like no other. They sing where the minister would call off the words. And some people say it's because they started out with one songbook, and I don't know if there's any truth to that or not. And the minister would have the songbook, and he would quote off the line, and then everybody else would, like they would say, "Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Oh, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me." I'm not going to bore you and make you listen to me another verse, but that's how they would do it. I don't know, some of you may have heard singing like that. I thought it was unusual as a kid. It was
He would tell everyone what's each verse.
Huh?
He would tell everyone each verse, and then they would sing.
Oh yeah, he would sing he would say each line. And then he would join in and help them sing. Beautiful church. Look at it. I can just see my grandmother and grandpa sitting in there, and my dad as a little boy. That's amazing. I remember it. It sure has. Oh yeah, they've widened it out. They made it a whole lot bigger. But all in all, there's where the preacher was. And this is where Teddy Ball used to be the minister at.
Really?
Also, yeah, years later. Teddy Ball would have been that's a pretty hill, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Guys, this story here was just a follow-up. We had saw a story where somebody was asking if Preacher Ants ever preached at a church near his cabin. And we would have to say no. That church near his cabin was a old regular Baptist church. Old regular Baptists and primitive Baptists are two different branches, two different beliefs. So also said that when Ellis and Hatfield was shot that day at the election day fight, that they had taken Ellis and Hatfield to that church. Now that church is up the street from where you would turn left to go back to McCoy Creek, where Ellison's home place was. They wouldn't have taken Ellison up the creek to that church. They loaded him on a buckboard and they took him, by all accounts, go ahead, babe, back to McCoy Creek. Look up here on this hill. That used to be called Netley. There's a mining road right down below us there. Look at the top of that hill. That's a strip mine.
Yeah.
See all these trees here?
Yeah.
Then look at the top of that.
There.
The whole top of that mountain, if we had a drone to put up right now, you see the whole top of that mountain is gone.
Look at this deer in the middle of the road, guys.
That's the third one we've seen since we left the church.
Look, isn't it sweet?
When I was a kid growing up here, you couldn't find any wildlife around here.
Look at that, how pretty. There it goes. Hello, baby. Hello, sweetheart. Watch her jump. There she goes. She's going to work safe. That was sweet. Did you all see that, guys? There's a whole bunch of deer over here in this field. Just a second. I was looking at something else, and then they are in this field. Oh my gosh, they are a whole bunch over in that field right there. Holy, I wonder if they're still there. We scared them. Right there, look. 6, 7.
Hey guys.
Good morning, girls. Hello, babies. Oh, how sweet. You're sweet. Oh, we're sorry. Would you run away?
There you go.
We'll add that.
Wait, just leave it on if you want. I'll
I was
turn
gonna say,
around.
we'll add that to the
See
other.
if you can get them.
Look over here playing. Look at him running around and playing. Sweet. Aw.
Sheila, you got something to say?
Thanks for coming along with us today, guys. We hope you enjoyed our adventure so far. Please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Thank you.